Hi everybody, this is Lady T with your Pisces, the gang's all here reading for March of 2024. I did a collective reading under this title as well, so if you don't want to watch your individual sign, you can look at that one. And I was led to do that, so just like I'm being led to do one for each individual sign as well. I hope that you enjoy the readings. I hope that you will like, share, subscribe, and make comments as appropriate or as you feel necessary. Please support the channel in any way you choose, and I do thank you for the support given so far. Let's go ahead and get into it. We've got a lot of decks to get through, Pisces, so we're going to start shuffling these. This is the Song of the Grandmothers deck here that I'm shuffling at this moment. And I'm not going to start with this deck. I am actually going to start with the Sacred Sheet Tarot for your energy, and then we'll get into the Oracle cards. But again, there's going to be a lot of decks here, so this will be one of the longer readings that I've done in a while. Okay, so we're going for your tarot spread with the Sacred She Tarot deck. We're going to pull your center energy first, which is liberation. So this is right in line with what I pulled yesterday, which I think is very, very interesting. Let's go ahead and see what the crowning energy is. Crowning energy for Pisces. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. So let's put these on the top. We'll put this in the middle. I'm going to move this over a little. Put that here. Undermining energy. We'll go through each one in just a moment. Undermining energy for Pisces, please. Undermining energy for Pisces. Okay. What led up to this? Okay. And outcome. I'm not going to take that. They didn't fall completely. Outcome, please. Fall out completely. Flip over completely. Thank you. Okay. Clarifying repression. What else about this repression and the outcome energy? Clarify repression and the outcome energy. What else do we need to know? Okay. All right. Okay, so what we have here, center energy for you Pisces, is liberation and wanting to be free from something. Free from negative thinking, energy around you, whether that be other people. Something is making you feel a certain kind of way that you want to be free from. Your crowning energy is Voyager, so taking a journey within is what I get with the Voyager. Next we have, hold on just a minute. We have self-confidence, we have adaptability, we have triumph, we have cooperation and restraint. So you're taking a journey within because you need to gain some self-confidence and make a decision that's going to require you to be adaptable to the circumstances so that you can get the victory through cooperation with others and maintaining some level of restraint. Now, your undermining energy is in the challenge, which was dance. So you are not letting yourself feel joy and have that vibrancy that is your true authentic spirit at this time, and that is your obstacle to release that, and to fall back into joy again. We've got union as to what led up to this. So this is union within yourself. But because there are two people depicted on the card, I'm going to say union with someone else. So in first you have to come into union with yourself before you can come into union with another. And by coming into this dance energy, releasing your energy, releasing that joy within you, you come into liberation and freedom. Now you have repression in the outcome energy, and when I asked for clarification, I got a few cards here. The first one I have here is grief. The second I have is fear. The third is frozen, and then Mother Nature. So what I'm getting there is that you are repressing some kinds of feelings, the fear, the grief that you have feeling, or that you have pushed down to the point where you feel frozen in your energy, frozen in your emotions. And getting with Mother Nature here to clear that out, to heal that, is going to be the key for you. Now, let's get into the Song of the Grandmother messages here. I've pre-shuffled all these decks, so I'm not going to reshuffle again. All I'm going to do is just see what we get for your messages. Give me some messages from the Song of the Grandmothers Oracle deck for Pisces, please, Spirit. Let the cards fall out completely or flip over completely. Thank you. Once I get them all out, we'll go through them. Give me one more, please. Okay, we have a few more in the challenge. So the first cards we have here, we've got ache, pain as a teacher. None of us is excused from class. Greet the lesson and stay. So this is about staying in the lesson to learn what you need to learn, even though it may be painful for you, Pisces. This is an ache within the heart, maybe. This is an ache within the soul that must be healed and must be dealt with. Because you want the freedom with the Grandmother Ocean card coming next. You can't tame the waves. So taming the waves to me is your natural authenticity. Whether these are waves of emotion that you must let go of with the grief and fear in the outcome position, or this is about just really, really allowing yourself to feel again, okay? Because we also had frozen energy. And it says, lose control to find freedom. You can't tame the waves. Every drop is held, okay? So this is about releasing the emotions and allowing the waves to wash over you, to release the pain, to release the grief. And the other card that came out was fear. So there's fear at the very foundation of this that must be released. So next we step into creativity here. This is your boundless energy of creativity coming through, allowing you to make your life the way you want it. You see how the spider is there weaving its web. You have the same ability in your life as well to weave your life the way you choose. Spin your threads, your web create everywhere you go. So understanding that everywhere you go, you leave a creation behind, okay? Next we have in the challenge, we have Grandmother Salmon, determination. Again, that determination to succeed, that determination to come back to yourself, your authenticity, to come into union even. Still more committed, confident, you know the way. Keep swimming upstream. So this is about determination to create your own path, your own web of life, if you will, because you are not going with the tide. Next we have Grandmother Lavender, homeostasis. That's that equilibrium within each of us, the yin and yang. This is the divine masculine, divine feminine coming into balance as well. And we have the pendulum swings to and fro, seeking balance, what feels right to you, and going with that, what feels right to you, regardless of what other people think about it. And then the last one we have here, we have Grandmother Jasper, shield, Okay, and this is red jasper stones that are on the card, so that's telling me you may need to protect your energy, shield your energy, create some boundaries even. It says protection offered, energetic buffering while you recover. So you are protected while you recover and come into this balanced state. Next, we're going to move into the inner child oracle messages for you, Pisces. Let's see what we get. What messages from the inner child oracle do we have for Pisces? Please let them come out all the way, whether they flip out or flip over all the way, however they come out. Okay, thank you. Okay, so the first one we have in the challenges is let it come forth. Again, this is about feeling the emotions, allowing them to come forth so that you can feel them, so that you can release them, so that you can heal them. Next, we have several other cards that came out. Spend time in nature. Confirmation already that we need to spend time in nature. Let the beauty of nature refresh your soul. So for that replenishment, for that healing, for that renewal of energy, get out in nature. Next, we have become aware. Listen to the wisdom of the body. So this is becoming aware of your body and the signs that it's sending you. I'm going to put these in the upright because these were not in the challenge. Next, we have you do not have to go it alone. Reach out for support at this time. Again, that cooperation card comes to mind, working with others as you move through these feelings, these energies, releasing them, just speaking them out, gaining support from others who are willing to listen and assist. And then choose yourself. Do not deny your importance. Stop making yourself small for other people. To make them feel good. Okay, now we're going to move into the lesson, soul journey lesson messages. Spirit, what other messages do we have for Pisces? What other lesson messages do we have for Pisces? Thank you. Okay, okay, and anything else last go round? Last go round. A lot of lessons for learning, Pisces. A lot of lessons. I'm going to put those down for now. I think that's enough for now. So the first one we're going to talk about is peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Again, we've talked a lot about releasing the fear and the grief that you're going to be going through in the outcome here. Next, we have some sort of guilt you've been feeling about something. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So maybe guilt has been holding you back along with this grief and this fear. We have acceptance almost in the reverse, but I'll take it in the challenge. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. So again, this is about understanding that you are not going to change things that are not meant to change. Okay, and so really coming to peace with that. We have patience also in the challenge. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Maybe you felt a little bit out of sorts because things haven't been going the way you wanted them to go. We've got love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So really seeing with spiritual eyes as you move forward even. We've got humor. Again, this goes along with the dance. Learn to get back to your inner child and laugh some more. Have some fun some more. We've got surrender. This is about releasing, okay? Surrendering the emotions, allowing the wave to hit you, feeling it, healing it, and knowing that you are protected as you do so. Next, we have self-esteem. This goes right along with the self-confidence card we had at the top there. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Again, stepping into your power is going to increase your self-worth and self-esteem because you have a service you are here to do. I feel good when I can help others because that is who you truly are. We've got success in the reverse. And it says in the upright, I know that there is no greater goal than love. And maybe you don't feel that way right now. Maybe you are focused on other things, but you are being asked to turn that around and to focus on love again. And also to step out of blaming others, taking full responsibility of your part in it, and then go ahead and step into taking responsibility for your self-care, for your situation, whatever it may be. Now we're going to move into the Lords and Ladies Oracle messages and see what they have to say for you, Pisces. Okay, I'm not going to shuffle too much when they come out like that. I don't need to. So we've got quite a few messages that came out. Find what it is you seek. Search deeply in the wells of your soul. So this is about going deep underneath the wave, even to get into the emotions of the situation, what you need to find to heal yourself. Going on that voyage, if you will, into yourself. Next, we have don't be afraid to feel. Feelings appear to resonate within you. So this is again allowing those feelings to come up and deal with them and feel them so that you can heal them. Nourish who you are and make the best choices for you. Again, making choices for you that are going to be consistent with your highest good. Do it your way. Life is how you design it to be, weaving the web with the spider here. You get to create your life the way you choose it to go. And so this is great power that you have that you must step into. Unite your heart and mind. Allow calmness to be found. Again, stepping into the peace that we had right here. And then we have false perception. You are the master of what you perceive. So again, not believing any more lies, not believing any more untruths, stepping into your power because you know what is true and what is right for you. And then the last one, be as you are. Life is a journey of many experiences. So this is about accepting where you are, not trying to force yourself to be in a place you're not, and just really, really stepping into your power even in that. Taking your time, doing what you know is right for you. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get some, these are the Ask Your Guides messages. Okay, I noticed that I'm not really having to shuffle a whole lot because your cards are right there on the top. I think that's great because I just find it very interesting. Now, let's go ahead. These are all in the challenge. We've got solitude with the higher self here. So this is about spending some time in nature, relatively. In water also would be helpful because that's, I believe, where you fit in, Pisces. You're a fish, so you belong in the water, around water. We have runner guides, ease. So you've got your guides around you trying to ease your pain, your situation, protect you, give you some support at this time. We've got limitation with the nature spirits, again, coming out of these limiting thoughts, these limiting beliefs. We've got celebration with the joy guides, again, dancing, humor, having fun again. We've got success, nature spirits, again, spending time in nature is going to bring about the victory you are wanting. We've got growth because you had a lesson you needed to learn about what was true, what wasn't true, really forging your own path and not accepting anything less is what's coming through because we have survival, we have healer guides. You've been through a lot and now it is time for your healing because you've survived quite a bit as well. And then we have invention. This is where you get to create the new you and decide how you want it to go. Beautiful energy there. Now we're going to move into the higher self messages for you, Pisces. Higher self messages for Pisces, please. Please fall out or flip over completely. Anything else? Okay. So we have listen. That's where you're quieting your mind. You are listening to the messages that are coming to you. You are listening to your higher self. You are listening to your soul, your spiritual team communicating with you. You see how we have the spirit. So birds are going to probably be very significant to you, Pisces. We have some other messages that came out in the challenge. So the first one we have in challenge is forgiveness. This is about forgiveness for yourself, forgiveness for others, so that you can move forward and release this. We've got direction, not sure which way to go, but trusting and having faith just the same. We have freedom. Again, another message of freedom. Being free is who you are meant to be. You are not meant to be constrained, restrained, repressed, none of that. Coming back into balance so that you can have this freedom again. Now we're going to move into the this is the Divine Masters messages for you, Pisces. And what I see is, the repetition of things, which is good because that's just confirmation. Anything else? Okay, had quite a few come out there. Let's see what we have. We had some come out in the challenge, so we'll go through those first because they came out first. Next, we have Bridget, in and fire. Let your passion lead you to your purpose. So what are you passionate about? Okay, that's finding that passion again. You had creativity up here, you have passion here, both equal the same. Next, we have Ishtar, inner learnings. Follow your heart, truth prevails. So follow your heart because your heart knows the way. We've got Soap Debt, cosmic power, unlimited potential, sacred mission, initiation. So you are beginning your mission. And you are being initiated. So that's probably why you are needing to release, because as you go into this next section of your journey, you cannot carry the old with you. You must strip that away. Rama and Sita, holy union, soulmate connection, romantic opportunity, confirmation of the union that we had in what led up to this. Next, we have Jesus, acts of service. When you serve, the universe serves you. So you know that as you serve, the universe corresponds. Law of attraction there, right? We've got Buddha, heightened awareness. Make peace with your thoughts and your world. So again, this thinking, you've got to get your mind under control. Release the ego aspect of the mind here. We've got Paul the Venetian, gifted one, revealing hidden talents, opportunities to shine. So you're going to get some increased awareness of some other gifts that you may not even know that you had. Next, we have El Moira, spiritual force field, protective light is surrounding you. You are safe. Again, confirmation of protection at this time while you are going through this, because Isis is here, reclaiming magic. Call back your power and what is rightfully yours. This is your birthright. That's what I'm getting. So you are calling back your power, your energy to move forward, and move forward powerfully and unapologetically. Beautiful energy. Okay, let's go ahead and get the secrets of the ancestor messages for you, Pisces. This is really a beautiful message for you, Pisces. A lot of repeating messages, but in different aspects to help clue you in to what you need to focus on. We had a couple flip up there. There's actually 3 there. What else for Pisces? What else for Pisces? Okay, anything else? Last go around. Okay. Summon the challenge. Yeah, this is in the challenge. Root of air, explore. That's that Voyager card. That's that exploration into you. Going deep within to explore you and what you desire. Next, we have Father God, radical truth. This is about you stepping into the truth of you, truth of spirit, truth of your soul, and just really, really relishing in that, accepting the truth of things. Only the truth, no more lies. We've got the unknown with the Enigma card here. You may not know where you're headed, but you are having the faith, trust, and confidence to move forward anyway. We've got altar of air. Here's the clarity coming in to give you the messages, the guidance that you're seeking. We have the shaman, trust the path. Again, that's that trust, faith, and belief as you move forward, even if you're not totally sure yet. The goddess circle, wheel of change. This is karma, good karma. This is also closing out a cycle. The wheel turns for you. And then we have the judge, poetic justice. Again, balancing the scales, justice will prevail. Now we're going to move into the numerology messages for you, Pisces. Let's see what we get here. Okay. We have spirituality in the challenge, number 77. So again, trusting your spirituality, tapping into your spirituality is what I'm getting to. And that's been a challenge for you because you've been so frozen and so disconnected, filled with these emotions that you have not dealt with, that you have sort of felt lost and separated from your spirituality is what I'm getting as well. Next, we have creativity, passion, creativity twice. So you are going to step back into your passion, your creativity for the truth of who you are. Physical activity will help you, maybe yoga, meditation, exercising, whatever you decide that to be for you. But some kind of physical activity will help you. What else, Spirit? We've got manifestations because you are going to bring forth your manifestations with this creativity energy, with this weaving your web energy. We've got completion because you're completing a cycle and you are moving into the next phase. Next, we have surrender in the reverse. So this is about that surrender that you must allow for the release. You must surrender it. You must face the radical truth of the situation. And then we have spiritual career, that you are potentially meant to go into some sort of spiritual career. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and move into your Akashic Truth Oracle and see what messages we have for you, Pisces. Messages for Pisces. What messages do we have for Pisces? Let them fall out completely, flip over completely. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So the first one we have is reach out. You've isolated yourself and are trying to do everything on your own. It's okay to ask for help, so reach out to ask for support at this time. Again, confirmation message for you there. We've talked about a couple of times cooperation. We've talked about asking for support and help. Again, spiritual team, seeking counseling if you need to, whatever you feel you need at this time. We also have take charge. This is about taking the necessary steps as you need to do this release, as you need to do this deep dive into you and to clear out the grief, the fear, the blame, whatever it is that is holding you back. You are taking a back seat in a relationship or situation, and it may end up costing you time, money, or opportunity. You need to step up and regain your control once again. And if you're not sure what this means and how you need to execute this, this is where going within is going to help you get the answers you're needing. You're enabling here. There is someone you're helping, or are you? In reality, you may be enabling them to continue in negative patterns and never take full responsibility for themselves. Step back and let things play out. So you're asked to step back and allow things to play out the way that they're meant to, because lessons are needing to be learned here. We've got take the high road. You're at an impasse with a relationship or situation. It's now time to think bigger, release desired outcomes, and take the most positive course of action. So you are probably not sure what to do at this time, but you are being asked to take the higher road in the situation. Release your expectations and just sort of step back and trust is what I'm getting. Release attachments. There's something you need to let go of. It's either a limiting belief or an untruth, negative behavior. It's holding you back and keeping you from stepping into your true potential and happiness. So again, we've talked about releasing the thoughts, releasing the feelings, releasing again behaviors, people, whatever it is, releasing that. And then we have deception. You're not seeing the entire picture of a person or situation. It may be purposely withheld from you, or you may be choosing to look the other way or betray yourself in some way. It's time to gain clarity, and you have the clarity card come out with the ancestor oracle messages up here too. So now we're going to move into, let's see, do I have any other decks to touch on? No. So we're going to move in your closing messages, Pisces. And this is the postcards from Spirit. And these are very, very insightful messages that come out. So we'll see what we get for you. And that will be it. So Pisces, you know, you've got waves here. So that's water, that's emotions. You're a fish. So this is about you taking charge of your life, releasing what needs to be released, deciding on what you want, and creating what you want with the ability to do so for manifestations. You are potentially meant to do some kind of spiritual career, as evidenced by that card coming out, and being of service to the world even. So let's see what we get. A couple more shuffles here. Spirit, go ahead and give me the messages from the postcards from Spirit deck for Pisces. What messages do you have for Pisces? cards flip over completely, fall out completely. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do you have for Pisces in closing? Messages for Pisces, please. Let them come out all the way. Thank you. What else, Spirit? Okay. What else? Anything else? All right. In closing, we've got a few messages to read for you, Pisces. So let's start with these, and then we'll move into these, and that will be it. So we have, dearest you, we know everything in the universe is perfect, even in its flaws, and we view the creations of spirit in total awe. All is unique, and yet a part of the unity of existence. But the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have a specific standard for what you consider ideal. This isn't serving you right now. So forget your idea of perfection and see through our eyes, allowing things to be as they are, without judgment. Don't wait until a perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all of its flossomeness. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. Let others be who they are too, imperfect and human, complex or simple. It doesn't matter, for there is always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for the unideal, you uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable. Loving you like crazy. Excuse me. Next we have, dearest you, there are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes a loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes a loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break open wide. Feel the loss and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, ever more of you remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all. We are loving you, sending you love, always and forever. Dear wonderful you, to help you manifest a life for the highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desires. Imagine all of your desires, no matter what kind, like magic seed pods in a basket, glowing with infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention and invite negative reactions from others? Is change too daunting? Are you afraid to stretch and grow? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive intention take to the wind. Your desires count, and you are worthy of them. They are essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider that when a desire comes from deep within you, it might be spirit moving you to create something beautiful to share with others? Some desires are infused with miraculous powers to move the heart and influence the world in ways you can't possibly know. We know you and love you so deeply and are so happy to support you. So here's your spiritual team coming in to support you at this time. Because remember, don't be afraid to ask for support came out in a number of different ways. So, dear you, sometimes you just feel like no one understands you, you're not heard, or even that you don't count. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion, and although your feelings tell you that abandonment is real, well, we who love you know better. You are never alone, and even when rejection happens, you are ultimately being protected, so better things can replace what wouldn't have worked in the first place. Everyone on this side of the veil is watching over you and rooting for your ultimate success. Life loves you, we love you, and you are a unique spark of the divine and always connected to the light and to source. You are always in our care. Trust and keep the faith. Love you always and forever. Dear you, there is only one you, and you have a unique place in the universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic, and that means you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what you think others may want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have, choose what your heart wants, and know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic nor take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and you give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. Love you always and forever. Dear you, there is a balance between activity, rest, ebb, and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you are faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is to surrender and non resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life. Go with the flow and in no time reach what you have your heart and hope set on. Just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents. When it's time for greater effort, you'll know exactly when you'll need to work those manifesting muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow cycles of your life, but as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents, for we're right there with you with our little umbrella drinks, smiling at your success. Love you so very much. Dearest you, we here on the other side have one very important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth it into existence. Love is without conditions, and it is based in reverse and it is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes you to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as others separate from, better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever. We just adore you over here. Dearest you, we are gathering our magic together to help you celebrate your new beginning. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape, and it is exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. It's normal to feel both push and push back when entering any kind of new relationship. It's okay to admit that you don't really know what to expect. What you can know is it's time to dive in and allow this new version of life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner in life, Spirit. You have made it to the new level of awakening and contributing, and we're so excited to see where this will take you next. We're so proud of you. And this last one, which I don't read these in reverse, dearest you, sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times when you might find yourself overgiving. Now might be a good time to check in to see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance. Let others give to you even if you are more comfortable being generous and being the giver, the healer, the rescuer. In the art of living, we sometimes overlook an important skill, receiving gracefully with gratitude, without diminishing yourself or trying to deny vulnerability or bring in an agenda of equality to it. Receiving is hard for some people, maybe you. You do not need a this for that in your exchange with others. You are doing good in the world. Let the world give back and support you. Then you can give the old stories that have you convinced you have to do everything alone with no help. Then you can give up the old stories that have convinced you have to do everything alone with no help. Let your well be filled. We all love you so, so much. beautiful energy in closing for you, Pisces. Again, releasing is really going to be important, spending time in nature. Really, really, trusting and having faith at this time on this leg of your journey, in this initiation, in this time where you may be called into service, some kind of spiritual career, even on the horizon. So much love and light for you, Pisces. Lady T.